So it's 8:09 and I'm just sitting here at my desk in my office at home, just kind of reflecting about this morning. I almost skipped my workout, and I know yesterday I was very much like, consistency, I'm gonna do this, and this morning was just really hard. And I think what makes it so hard is I knew today was my active recovery day, so I knew it was going to be yoga, and I feel like I make more excuses when it is an active recovery day because it's stretching, it's not like an intense workout, and I kind of dread those days because I don't necessarily feel as accomplished, which is weird because I know you shouldn't like determine your workouts like and how well you did based off like how much you're sweating or how much your calories you're burning, stuff like that. But it was just a little bit harder for me to get out of bed knowing that that was what I was going to do. And I woke up at 5 o'clock because my son was kind of stirring and crying in his crib, and I was like, oh, okay, well, my alarm, I've got 30 minutes before my 5:30 alarm goes off. And my 5:30 alarm went off, and I was like, you know what, I'm really tired today. I'm just not gonna get up this morning, and I'm just gonna do it over lunch. So there was excuse number one. And mind you, the whole time I'm awake during this time because my son is still crying in his crib. And instead of just being like, you know what, I'm up, I'm just gonna get going, I waited until like 6:05 when I needed to go get my son up, like gotten out of his crib, and then I was sitting there and I was like, okay, excuse me, I'll just do yoga with him, like have him in the same room as me. So I got him his bottle, I went up and changed, and I started yoga, and I had to pause it 3 different times, and I got frustrated that I had to pause it, but I'm like, this is my own doing because I didn't stick to my plan. And I didn't feel engaged, I didn't feel connected, I don't feel like I pushed myself because the stretches felt so good. And I know that's what my body needs right now because of 6 days of going pretty hard with cardio and lifting weights and, you know, putting all of that tension into my body. I need to have an active recovery day. I need to stretch and, you know, kind of get that blood flowing back into those muscles. But active recovery days are just so hard for me not to let the excuses get the best of me and to really push myself. I just don't know. It's such a weird thing because so many people, I feel like, hate cardio days or hate legs or arms, and I hate recovery. Like, I hate doing the stretching and the slow stuff. Like, I want to wake up and I want to do something intense. So I don't know. So then it's like, then I kind of got myself in the mindset of like, oh, well, maybe over lunch I'll do something. But it's like, no, I need this to be my recovery day. So I need to do something light and not, you know, a full-blown workout. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I'm pretty tired too. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just bundle up and go for a walk this afternoon over my lunch, and it's gonna be 28 degrees. So I think if I can get myself to get bundled up and go for a walk outside, there's in friggin' cold weather where it's below freezing, I don't feel like I have any other reason to make an excuse of why I can't do something else. Like, I can't get up at 5:30, so we'll see. I am interested on kind of like how this weekend goes because obviously I generally will sleep in, not necessarily sleep in because my son doesn't know that concept yet, but I mean, I don't really get up until he wakes up, so if he doesn't wake up till 7, I generally don't. So I'm trying to toy with the idea if I stay with getting up at 5:30 on the weekend or give myself a little bit more grace. But the way I'm thinking is that maybe I just get up at 5:30 and then I just take a nap if I want to afterwards, or like a few hours after. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. But I just wanted to record the fact that on day 7 of this program, fully done with a week, I don't have the best mindset, and I know that's my own fault just because it is hard to end on a recovery day for me. So I don't know, it's just weird. So I think I just need to get a little bit more moving later today just to make myself feel better. And walking is considered active recovery. I don't think you necessarily need to have a day off, but I think today was different. I don't know, maybe I would have a different mindset if I called this like my off day and just focused on the fact that like today is dedicated to stretching and just like lightly moving my body. I don't know. So I guess we'll see. And I will be interested to see how I feel next week. Excuse me. After 2 weeks of doing this and just seeing if I have that same like, I don't want to stretch mindset. But I think I learned my lesson that I need to do my workouts solely by myself. The whole reason I was getting up early is so that I didn't have to take time away from my son, and felt like I had to juggle between my workout and him and pick. And I definitely had that feeling this morning where I just wanted him to play quietly by himself, and so I could get my 30 minutes done. And then I felt terrible afterwards that I took that time away from him. So it's just that vicious like mom guilt feeling that I have too, which might play into a fact of why I don't feel great about this morning, just because it definitely kind of screws with you mentally, I guess, when that mom guilt comes in. But it's done. I didn't give up. I got it done in the morning before my day started. So I guess I'll give myself some kudos for that. But definitely learned my lesson, and I guess that's kind of what a journey is all about. You fail and you get back up. So I won't say I failed today, but I definitely didn't succeed what I had intended to. But we're moving on from it. We're gonna have a better day.